Welcome to AgriBot channel. Today we are looking at a practical fish farming success story from Haryana under the Mera Gaon Mera Gaurav program. This case shows how scientific hand-holding, disease diagnosis, and better input management can reduce losses and improve farm income. Under the Mera Gaon Mera Gaurav scheme, ICAR-supported scientists from Karnal adopted a cluster of 5 villages in Haryana. Their goal was very practical: give farmers scientific guidance so they can earn more while avoiding unnecessary expenses. As part of this effort, fish farming was promoted as an additional income source for distressed farmers. This is a good example of how regular technical support can make a big difference at farm level. The fish farm in this case was located at Dhatrat village in Jind district. It covered about 12.5 acres, with effective pond areas divided into 6, 4 and 2.5 acres. Such a layout is useful because management can be adjusted pond-wise depending on fish size, health and water condition. When a farm is this large, even small mistakes in treatment or input use can become very costly. The farmer was rearing Indian major carps, mainly Katla, Rohu and Mrigal, along with common carps. This kind of mixed fish culture is common because it allows better use of pond resources at different feeding levels. But it also means disease signs can spread across species if the problem is not identified quickly. That is why observation after stocking is very important. About 3 months after stocking, the farmer reported the first disease outbreak. The dead and weak fish showed pale skin, excess mucus and pale gills. They were also emaciated, which means body condition had dropped, and feed intake was poor. These visible signs gave the scientists important clues for field diagnosis. On examination, the scientists found anchor worm or lernids attached to the fish body and gills. These parasites irritate the fish, reduce feeding, and increase stress, which can quickly lower growth. Instead of random chemical use, the team gave a targeted recommendation based on the actual cause. This is the real value of hand-holding support. Treat the problem, not just the symptoms. The farmer was advised to apply cypermethrin over the pond surface multiple times for 1 week. After a few days, the fish started responding well to the treatment. Their appetite improved and they began gaining weight again. This shows that timely intervention can stop losses before the situation becomes serious. In the second outbreak, the fish showed hemorrhage on fins, gills, and even internal organs. The scientists linked the issue mainly to poor water quality, which had stressed the fish and made infection more likely. Clinical diagnosis suggested aeromonads as the probable causative agent. This is a common lesson in aquaculture. Water quality management is just as important as medicine. To control the second outbreak, the team recommended CIFAX at 0.1 ppm over the pond 3 times in a week. This treatment helped check mortality, and the fish recovered from hemorrhagic septicemia. The case also highlighted that proper dosage matters a lot in pond treatment. Overuse or misuse of chemicals only increases cost and may not solve the root problem. Earlier, the farmer was routinely using antibiotics and several other chemicals in the hope of getting better fish growth. But these inputs were raising the rearing cost without giving significant benefit. With MGMG advisories, the farmer cut unnecessary use and reduced monthly farm input cost by 53%. At the same time, fish health improved, mortality fell, and returns increased. So the big takeaway is simple: scientific diagnosis and need-based treatment can save both fish and money. If you found this case useful, like the video, share it with fellow fish farmers, and subscribe to AgriBot for more practical agriculture success stories.